Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Jake.
And I'm Anna. Welcome back, everyone. This is your relaxing spot to listen and improve your English at the same time.
No pressure, no tests, just two friends talking, like always.
Exactly. So wherever you are right now, walking, cooking, relaxing on the couch.
Or driving. Hello to everyone listening in the car right now.
Hello. Just relax and let's get into today.
So Anna, how's your day going?
Pretty good, actually. I went to my favorite coffee shop this morning and something kind of funny happened.
Oh, I love a good coffee shop story. Tell me.
So there was a new person working behind the counter and I ordered my usual drink, but he misheard me completely.
What did he hear?
I said, "Can I get an iced latte, please?" And somehow he heard, "Can I get iced water, please?"
That's so different.
I know. So he gave me a cup of just ice and water, and I was standing there like, that's not quite what I ordered.
That's such a perfect story, actually, because it connects perfectly to today's topic.
It really does, because today we're doing something a little different. So today, instead of just talking about a topic, we're actually going to walk you through a real coffee shop conversation, step by step, so you can practice your listening and learn the exact English you need for this situation.
I love this format. It's going to be so useful. But before we get into it,
Right, quick reminder.
if you're enjoying the podcast, please hit that like button. It really helps us so much.
And subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes, including more scenario episodes like this one.
And leave a comment. Tell us what other real-life scenario you'd like us to cover next. Airport, job interview, doctor's visit.
We love hearing your ideas, so let us know.
Okay, now let's talk about why this topic matters so much.
So think about it. Coffee shops are everywhere. Whether you're traveling or living in an English-speaking country or just watching English shows where characters are always getting coffee.
They really are, aren't they? Every movie has a coffee shop scene.
Every single one. So this is such a common real-life situation, but it can actually be really stressful for English learners.
So stressful because there's background noise, the barista might speak fast, there are new words like oat milk or extra shot, and you often have to answer quickly with a line of people behind you.
Right. And there's a bit of pressure, too, because you don't want to hold up the line or feel embarrassed asking someone to repeat themselves.
Exactly. So today, we want to slow all of that down for you. We're going to walk through a full coffee shop conversation, explain every part, and by the end, you'll feel so much more confident the next time you order coffee in English.
I'm excited for this one. Before we get into the actual scenario, let's share a couple more personal stories, because I think it helps to know we've all been there.
Definitely. Okay, I'll go first. So when I was still building my confidence with ordering in English, I remember going to a coffee shop and the barista asked me, for here or to go?
Classic question.
But at that moment, I just didn't understand it. My brain froze completely.
What did you do?
I just said, yes.
Yes to for here or to go?
I know it makes no sense, but I panicked and yes felt like a safe answer. The barista just looked at me, a little confused, and asked again, slower this time.
And that's actually totally fine, right? Asking again is completely normal.
Totally normal, but at the time, I felt so embarrassed. Now looking back, it's actually a funny memory, and it taught me some really useful phrases, which we'll share today.
I love that. Okay, my turn. So my story is about a hidden question in coffee shops that took me a while to understand.
Ooh, which one?
What size would you like? Now, this seems simple, right? But in some coffee shops, the sizes have strange names, like tall, grande, venti.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Right? The first time someone asked me tall, grande, or venti, I had no idea what those words even meant. I just stood there blinking.
I remember feeling exactly the same way the first time.
And here's the funny part. Tall actually means the smallest size at some coffee shops, not the biggest like the word suggests.
That's so confusing. The word tall makes you think big, but it's actually their smallest cup.
Exactly. It confused me for years, honestly. But once I learned it, it made ordering so much easier and less stressful.
These two stories are exactly why today's episode is going to be so helpful. Little moments like these can feel small, but they cause real stress for learners.
Exactly. So let's get into the actual scenario now. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to act out a full coffee shop conversation, just like it might really happen. Do you want to be the customer or the barista?
I'll be the barista this time, and you be the customer, Anna.
Perfect. Let's do it. Everyone listening, just relax and listen closely to the full conversation first. Don't worry about understanding every single word yet. We'll break it all down together afterward.
All right, here we go.
Hi there. Welcome in. What can I get started for you today?
Hi, can I get a medium iced coffee, please?
Sure thing. Would you like room for cream?
Yes, please. Just a little room.
No problem. Anything else for you today?
Actually, yes. Can I also get a blueberry muffin?
Absolutely. For here or to go?
To go, please.
Great. That'll be $6.50. Can I get a name for the order?
It's Anna.
Perfect, Anna. It'll be just a few minutes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, that felt so real.
Right? All right, everyone, that was the full conversation. Now let's slow it all down, piece by piece, so you understand exactly what happened and exactly what you can say yourself.
Let's start from the beginning. The barista said, "Hi there, welcome in. What can I get started for you today?"
This is such a common way to greet a customer. What can I get started for you basically just means, what would you like to order?
Right, it sounds fancy, but it's really just a friendly way of asking for your order.
Exactly. You could also hear simpler versions, like, what can I get you? Or just, what would you like?
All of these mean the same basic thing, so don't worry if the exact words are a little different each time you visit a coffee shop.
Great point. Next I said, "Can I get a medium iced coffee, please?"
This is such a useful sentence structure for ordering anything. Can I get plus whatever you want?
Super flexible phrase. Can I get a coffee, please? Can I get a table for two? Can I get the check, please?
So useful in so many situations, not just coffee shops.
Definitely worth remembering. Next, the barista asked, would you like room for cream?
This one confuses a lot of learners.
It really does. This question means, do you want extra empty space in your cup so you can add cream or milk yourself?
Right. If you say yes, they'll fill the cup a little less full, leaving room, meaning space, at the top.
Good to know. And if you don't want any cream, you can simply say, no thank you, just black. Or no room needed, thank you.
Very useful phrase to have ready. Next, the barista asked, anything else for you today?
This is basically asking if you want to add anything more to your order.
Right. And you can answer simply. If you want something else, you say, yes, actually, can I also get, and then add whatever you want.
Exactly what I said in our conversation. Actually, yes. Can I also get a blueberry muffin?
And if you don't want anything else, you can just say, no, that's all, thank you. Or simply, that's everything, thanks.
Great phrases to remember. Now, here's the big one. The one that confused me for so long. For here or to go?
Let's really break this down because it trips up a lot of learners.
So this question is asking, will you eat or drink your order inside the coffee shop for here, or will you take it with you to go?
Right. And you simply answer with one of those two options. For here, please, or to go, please.
Such a short answer, but so important to understand clearly.
And remember, If you don't understand a question the first time, that's totally okay. You can simply say,
Sorry, could you repeat that? Or, sorry, what was that?
exactly. Both are perfectly polite and totally normal to use.
Nobody will think it's strange, I promise. Baristas hear this all the time, from native speakers too, because it's loud and busy in coffee shops.
So true. Okay, next part of the conversation. The barista said, "That'll be $6.50.
This is simply telling you the price. That'll be, plus the amount, is a very common way to state a price.
You'll hear this structure everywhere, not just coffee shops, restaurants, stores, taxis.
Really useful pattern to recognize when you're listening.
Then the barista asked, "Can I get a name for the order?"
This one is interesting because it's not asking your name to be friendly, exactly. It's so they can call your name when your order is ready.
Right, so you simply respond with just your first name. Nice and easy.
And finally, the conversation ends with polite phrases. Thank you so much. And you're welcome. Have a great day.
Such warm, friendly language, and such a great way to end any small interaction, not just at coffee shops.
Okay, I think it's really helpful that we broke that whole conversation down piece by piece.
I agree. Now let's talk about a few more real-life examples and situations that might come up at a coffee shop, just to build even more confidence.
Great idea. So imagine the barista asks you, what size would you like? And you're not sure what the sizes mean, like we talked about earlier with tall, grande, venti.
In that moment, you can simply ask, "Sorry, what sizes do you have?" And they'll happily explain.
Perfect phrase for that situation. Let's do another one. Imagine you want to change something in your order. Maybe you want less sugar or a different type of milk.
You can say, "Can I get that with oat milk instead?" Or, "Could I get less sugar in that, please?" Great examples. Word instead is so useful there, meaning you're replacing one thing with another. Very true. Let's imagine one more situation. What if you receive your order, but it's not correct?
This happens sometimes. You can politely say, "Excuse me, I think there might be a small mistake with my order."
Such a gentle, polite way to point out a problem without sounding upset or rude.
Exactly. And most baristas will happily fix it right away.
Let's also imagine you're at a coffee shop with a friend, not just ordering, but having a conversation while you wait.
Oh, this is a great everyday moment for practicing casual English, too.
Right. You might hear or say things like, "This place has great coffee," or "Have you tried their muffins? They're amazing."
Nice, simple, friendly conversation. Perfect for practicing small talk, which we've talked about before on the podcast.
Exactly. Okay, I think we've covered so many useful examples today. Let's move into our vocabulary review section now.
I love this part. Let's go through the key words and phrases from today's episode.
First phrase, "Can I get?"
This means basically the same as I would like, but it's more casual and common in everyday speaking, especially when ordering something.
For example, "Can I get a table for two?" Or, "Can I get the bill, please?"
Super flexible, super useful phrase.
Next, for here or to go.
This means, will you eat or drink here inside or take it with you?
For example, "Is that for here or to go?" And you simply answer, "To go, please."
Very common phrase, especially at coffee shops and fast food restaurants.
Next, room for cream.
This means extra empty space in your cup, so you can add milk or cream yourself.
For example, "Can I get room for cream in my coffee, please?"
Great phrase for coffee lovers listening today.
Next, instead.
This word means replacing one thing with another.
For example, "Can I get oat milk instead of regular milk?" Very useful word in so many situations, not just coffee orders. Next phrase, "Sorry, could you repeat that?"
A polite way to ask someone to say something again when you didn't understand.
For example, "Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't quite catch it."
Great phrase and totally normal to use,
Even native speakers use it all the time.
Last phrase, that'll be,
Used to tell someone the price of something.
for example, that'll be $4, please.
Great pattern to recognize while listening in stores, restaurants, and coffee shops.
Those are all such useful, practical words and phrases for real life.
Now, let's talk about some action steps our listeners can take today.
I love this part. Action step number 1. Next time you're at a coffee shop, or even just imagining one, practice saying, "Can I get a your drink, please?" out loud.
Doesn't matter if you're alone at home, just practice the sentence with your own order.
Action step number 2. Practice answering the question, "For here or to go?" out loud a few times so it feels automatic.
And action step number 3, if you don't understand something next time, in any conversation, practice saying, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" instead of just guessing or staying quiet.
These are such simple steps, but they'll make real coffee shop conversations feel so much easier.
Definitely. Okay, let's do a quick recap before we finish today's episode.
Sounds good. So today, we walked through a full coffee shop conversation, step by step, to help build your listening and speaking confidence.
We shared personal stories, my story about panicking and saying yes to "for here" or "to go," and Anna's story about being confused by coffee size names.
We acted out a complete, realistic coffee shop conversation together.
And then we broke it down, piece by piece, explaining every question and every useful response.
We also covered some extra real-life situations, like changing your order, fixing a mistake, and having small talk while you wait.
And finally, we reviewed some really useful vocabulary and phrases you can start using today.
So now we have a question for you, our listener.
We'd love to know. Have you ever had a funny or confusing coffee shop moment in English? Maybe you misunderstood a question, or someone misunderstood your order, like Anna's story today.
Leave a comment and share your story. We really love reading these, and who knows, your story might even be featured in a future episode.
Definitely possible. Okay, before we say goodbye, I just want to remind everyone listening today.
Go ahead.
Every single conversation you have, even a small one about coffee, is real practice. It counts. You're building real skills every single time.
So true. And remember, if you don't understand something, that's completely okay. Ask again, slow down, and be patient with yourself.
Learning English is a journey, not a race. And every coffee shop conversation, even the confusing ones, is one more step forward.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. It really means a lot.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like it, subscribe for more scenario episodes like this one, and share it with a friend who's learning English too.
And don't forget to tell us in the comments what other real-life scenario you'd like us to cover next.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep listening, and be kind to yourself.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye!